now, the new series From Dump to Dream House. They say it's a buyer's market out there with many homes ripe for the picking. So how do you maximize your investment by purchasing a fixer-upper and making it into your dream house? I visited Janine and Andrew, a couple in Baltimore, who've done just that. They gave me a tour of their home and showed me all the things that they plan on doing. So this is the house.
Yeah.
That's it. Let me get this straight. You want to spend somewhere around $30,000.
Yeah.
And you have a list of like 10 things that you want to do?
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's go inside and take a look at what we start with. Oh, let me close this door here. And you're living in here right now?
Yep.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. That's love right there. Now, I see what I see now, but what do you want me to see in terms of what this will be?
We're going to redo and insulate everything. Except for here, we're going to do acid washing or something to that effect. And then we're going to have it exposed because that's the big thing now.
Does this stay or does this go?
That probably stays.
This is what you don't want to look like when you ask for the first estimate on what this is going to cost. I know this look. I've gone through this process. So there's going to be a staircase here.
Yes.
As the little ka-ching goes off in the back of his
Yeah,
head.
and we actually...
And you know that. That's something you're budgeting for, you're thinking about. This is the old staircase?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see your predicament. What's your plan in here? What do you want to do?
We're going to do cabinets and some open shelving. We're going to do a soffit, and we're going to do a recessed lighting.
Plumbing you're going to have to do in here.
Yep.
Electric you're going to have to do in here.
Right.
Sheet rocking you're going to have to do flooring. You're going to have to do it all in here.
Yeah.
This is great. Do you ever come to the fridge and just kind of hug it every once in a while? This is so nice and new and clean.
We were thinking of reconfiguring the top floor and basically turning our bedroom and the study into a great room with a sliding door kind of thing. And then we're going to convert this over to just the bedroom.
So you feel like you can handle it?
I hope so. We'll see.
Yeah, if we can't, we'll bail out. And... no, or if we can't, we'll ask for help.
You should have like a little yellow hard hat on about the dog. What is the dog going to get in all this?
Happy parents.
No special bed, no special
He's
space,
very
bowls
spoiled.
built in?
Well, he kind of makes the places his own, basically.
I'll follow you guys. We'll go downstairs. We'll look at what some say has to go, and some say has to stay. Who will win the battle? One thing's for sure, there will be a fight. So far, this is the one thing that we are not in agreement in 100%.
Yeah.
Everything else we're pretty much okay.
Yeah. He knows I love him, but I just don't love his bookcase. It's not personal at all.
That bookcase is not going to make or break our marriage.
No, not at all. But the question is whether or not it makes it in the house. I think marriage seems great. Bookcase, not going to make it. And now our real estate contributor, Barbara Corcoran, is with Janine and Andrew in Baltimore. She's got some advice for them about the best way to take their home from a dump to a dream house. Plus, she'll tell us how to know if you're getting a fixer-upper or a money pit. Barbara, tell us what we need to know.
Nice to see you this morning. First, let me start by saying Janine and Andrew couldn't have picked a better city to buy a dump to fix up. Baltimore is one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S. Tons of people have been moving here from Washington, D.C. because they've been priced out of that marketplace over the last couple of years. In fact, prior to the real estate market softening last summer, people were realizing 45% appreciation in this neighborhood, unheard of before that. In fact, flippers were making between $100,000 and $150,000 on buying a house just like this and fixing it up. So the neighborhood is perfect, the city is perfect. Now to the house. There are a lot of good reasons why this house is also ideal. Number one, it is the ugliest house on this block. Every other house on the block has been fixed up so it has enormous curb appeal. It's structurally sound. Nothing's going to fall down. It's got a great boiler. It's got solid walls, even though half of them will be torn out, I'm sure. And the electrical is working just fine. It's also in a pocket area that's changing radically. It used to be not so good, and it's on the verge of becoming very good. So it's got a lot of upside potential. And the best question to ask yourself if you're contemplating renovating a house something like this is, what would it cost me to buy the same house already fixed up? And the answer to that for this young couple was it would cost them $280,000, and this house they were able to buy for only $145,000. So put all the improvement costs in excess of $80,000, and what do you get? They're going to get a profit of somewhere a little short of $90,000. $1,000 for putting this work in. And here's the crazy couple right now and their dog Carter. Hey Carter.
Barbara, we got to
They need a
go.
marriage
Tell Janine and
counselor.
Andrew we said hello.
Bye-bye.
We'll talk to them later.